Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we went through more of Kamara. We sided with the Commissar instead of Malice. And then we ended up getting betrayed by the Commissar and being put into the arena, and we survived. We witnessed, I'm pretty sure, is a Space Wolf. And then we came back to the chasm and we confronted the Commissar and basically we're like, hey, you lied to everyone here. You're just getting them killed so you can have a better life and all that. And he decided, I was like, okay, I'm not going to let you keep using them, so I attacked him. And he convinced some to fight me. I had to kill him, sadly. But the rest bowed down and they're like, hey, he was right. He's not favored by the Emperor, otherwise he would have won. And now he's in a cage, and so is Malice. We told Malice that next time we go into the arena, he'll join us, but I don't know if that'll actually happen. And then the Commissar can't really talk because we kind of cut his throat or something. He's like, he can't talk really well, so. And then we're going to talk to Abelard, who's still going through kind of like a withdrawal. He's still aged like a decade from something in here. And also, he thought we were his dead wife, which is sad.
Lord Captain.
You haven't seen your departed wife again?
I have not seen her, Lord Captain. But there are times when I think I hear her laughing in the distance.
That's sad.
Or I sense hands touching me, as she used to do, to distract me from my sorrowful ruminations. But I know the difference between reality and fantasy. Now I fear I shall simply have to learn to live with this ghost that appears only to me, with this vision of the past.
Any thoughts of how we get out of here?
I am sorry to say I do not. If we had our ship and crew at our disposal, we could be safely within its walls, conduct reconnaissance of this place, and in the end, meet our deaths in battle against the Zenus, as befits true servants of the God Emperor. However, we are deprived of our usual resources. Now we can only rely on our weapons and our wits.
He even sounds older.
Van Kellogg's could probably tell you
there he
something
is.
about our prison. But his fate is as yet unknown.
There you go. He just aged back. Okay. Do you know anything about this place?
No, Lord Captain. And trust me, I hope to remain in this state of blissful ignorance until my dying day. Just knowing that this abyss exists at all is enough to poison my mind. It is possible the Xenos Iliad could tell you something about this place.
Iliad.
After all, she is in some way related to its denizens. And she is responsible for the fact that we are here at all.
I didn't actually catch that. I'm sorry. I must have misread or something, but I don't remember Iliad being like, hey, oh.
You came back from the dark, Elentark? Unharmed.
I sent you here maybe to save her Eldari who were left, I don't know. But I never remember her being like, oh yeah, I got you guys caught. I was trying to get you killed. Because in my mind, that's really stupid, because that also means she had to get caught by the Drukhari, or risk it at least. And Drukhari are definitely going to pick on the Eldari, because, yeah, oh, we can do it to the humans. You know, we can try to, you know, do the R word. We can try to kill them. We can try to do whatever we want to them. But it's not the same as if you do it to an Eldari, because Eldari have higher emotional states, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for pain, sadness, pleasure, hurt, everything that they can try to get. Because otherwise, Slaanesh is going to eat your soul, and that's not good. How are you?
My body has already healed. The wounds of the soul will heal one day too. For suffering is a part of our life, not unlike love and fear and the desire to learn. The paths help the children of Asurion to endure any spiritual upheaval. And you, Elentark, did not allow me to stray from mine. For this, I am grateful. And yet, neither rest nor our reconciliation can soothe the savage turmoil in my soul. Kruderak is lost, we are trapped, and the truth remains as hidden from me as ever it was. What happened to my kin? What happened to my world? And why did my dark cousin tell me less than he knew?
What happened to you after the
I
trial?
was meant to share your fate, Elentark, and vanish in the Dark City's rotting underbelly. But the Fleshmaster gave a different order. His twisted mind was beset by a question. Could a child of Asurion be saved from the gaze of she who thirsts with intense re-education? By replacing the influence of my spirit stone with the heady tang of pain that nourishes the followers of the dark ways? I donned the Executioner's mantle. They allowed me to keep my spirit stone in exchange for the suffering of others. I survived, prayed for Asurion's mercy, and hoped to escape before the stone cracked under the torrent of pain and terror assaulting my soul. Before the experiment was complete.
I want to know why you did it, everything from beginning to end.
You are asking why? How could I have trusted a monkey, Elentark? After Muaran told me that it was your kind that had attacked Kruderak. After I glimpsed a piece of Kruderak in your chambers. I saw that monkey hearts were full of hatred for me and my kin. And I saw how indifferent you were to the troubles of my kind. What else was I to do? Of the two sorrows, I chose the one that was closer to my blood.
That's bullcrap. I literally helped you. I went to every spot as soon as I could, and then I even tried to save your people by bringing them onto my ship, which accidentally got them killed, but
Which
still.
is why I tried to find my dark cousin on the day he attacked Argonis. I used the commotion to slip away unnoticed, and wandered the streets like a shadow in search of its owner. My efforts were futile. I returned to the palace in confusion. I waited for my fresh wounds to stop aching, and for the watchfulness of the surrounding monkey to fade like the mist on an autumn morning. But still, I had my doubts. Perhaps, I thought, I should discuss it openly with you. That monkey Achilles. There was something wrong about him. He kept disappearing at night, so one day I followed him. Achilles was contacting Marajai, using an artifact that transmitted his master's orders.
Wait, what?
That is how I learned that the burnt monkey was about to betray you. Which meant my only chance to discover the fate of my homeworld was about to slip through my fingers. I could not wait any longer. I killed Achilles, took the artifact, and demanded answers from Marajai. He hinted at where I could go to look for the truth. You know what happened next.
Wait, so when I didn't know Achilles died, I thought he just disappeared for a little bit. Like he was on business. So Achilles was the traitor the whole time? So you killed him?
My words will hardly console you, Elentark, but I killed the traitor. I fear the Dark Ones left too many scars on his fragile soul. Your loyal monkey broke, so I gifted him a swift death, free from the shame of betrayal.
Dang it, I thought he was good. We went through all that and you didn't learn anything?
Alas, my cousin fell out of favor with the Archon. But even so, I doubt Marajai would reveal the truth. At least not before his dark soul was suffused with my suffering.
Do not presume to know what he was about to do. Maybe he was fake defecting. No, that wouldn't make sense. Because we did know there was a traitor in our ranks. Because they attacked. They knew when to attack, where to attack. Which only someone high level like him probably could. I'll say it just in case.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Enough about that. Only problem is, why couldn't you have told me about this? Anyway. What do you know about this place?
Kamora. This city grinds down the will of the strong and torments any who get tangled in its dark web. The fools are the first to die, and the shrewd perish regardless. I have never been here before, but few children of Osirion manage to escape the dark city without surrendering a part of their soul. So what is it that you wish to know?
Who rules this place?
An ancient and powerful Drukhari named Asdrubael Vecht, the supreme overlord of the Cabal of the Black Heart, who reigns over all of the Drukhari with an iron fist. My dark kin consider him to be a living god. Much like your emperor on the Golden Throne, Vecht sits upon a throne of darkness and suffering that keeps Kamora's disparate clans from disintegrating. I would not want to meet him if I were you, Alantak.
What about cities other than Kamara?
There are no other cities, Alantak. The Dark City has no bounds. It is a tangle of countless nightmare domains subject to a single ruler. An endless amalgamation of ever-changing and immutable dimensions. You cannot grasp its tenebrous grandeur, for even my life will not be long enough to visit all corners of the Dark City and the realms that border it. But it hardly matters where you go, for death lurks on every corner.
I would bet. Do you know how to get out of here?
The Dark City is pierced by millions of spires, and a webway gate may be hidden in any of them. It is the only way out of this place, and an impassable obstacle to any who do not know how to operate it. I know, and will help you should you so desire.
Yes, please.
But do I have the answers that you seek?
Let's go.
Alantak, I promised that I would no longer hide my worries behind an icy wall of pride and doubt. And so I want to explain myself. But are you willing to hear me out?
I'll listen. I've been waiting for an explanation.
Not here. The words of my truth are intended only for your ears, Ellen.
Okay. This is the first time ever having to explain myself like this, but you more than anyone deserve to know the truth. I understand how unworthy I am in your eyes. This may sound like a ridiculous excuse, but I did not want to betray you. I only wished to learn about the truth of Cruderach's demise and find my kin. And when I saw the shard of my world in your dwelling, that trophy mounted on the wall, I was beside myself with fear and rage. And when my dark cousin whispered in my ear he knew the answers to my questions, I made a mistake. I trusted my kin, and fearing that you might refuse me if you knew where I had been getting my orders from, I simply asked you to direct your ship to the particular system. Did I trust Mazurai? No, of course not. I thought he spoke of my kin's location to crush my soul. Then he wanted me to go there and find only death instead of them. But hope for the better, prevailed over my faith in you. Filled with hope, the thought never even crossed my mind that this single thread, forever slipping from my grasp, would lead us to the very heart of the Dark City. I'm sorry, and I want you to know that. Your faith in me, did I hear that right? The time I spent with you, our conversations, the glow of your soul that only I can see. Yes, faith. Without you, I already told you I knew nothing about that shard. It belonged to Theodora. So you are not the one to blame for the destruction of Kruderok, but your blood is? No, I will not condemn you and your blood. No more. My accusations have already cost us too much. I understand why you did it, and I forgive you. I give you my word, I'll never betray your trust ever again. You have shown great compassion by accepting me and forgiving my deed. I do not know if I would be able to do the same. It pains me to know the hardships you had to endure because of me, and you still suffer in this cursed arena, in this cursed city. My soul is crushed. The loss of Kruderok, the horrors of Kamara, and the Drukari's attempts to re-educate me. I have fully paid the price. I have lost my path and can no longer meditate. My body and my soul know no peace now, and that means she who thirsts will soon turn her predatory gaze on me. That's not good at all. You are unable to meditate? Can that happen? I've heard stories about Eldari unable to reach their inner world because of anguish or madness, and every story has a tragic ending. How are you going to regain your powers now? I do not know. I cannot help you with meditation, but I am prepared to stay with you and share the silence. That way you are able to forget about the horrors of Kamara, if only for a little while. We have a saying on Kruderok: in silence you can hear a heartbeat, the music of the soul trying to burst out. Please share this wordless song with me, and may it bring peace to us both. I get it. She was worried about her people and she thought she had answers, but she should have told me. Anyway. Now I hope the Anatomical Opera House is open. Because that's where Jay and I think... What was the other person there? Calix, however you want to say that name. Yeah, because our resident tech priest was said to be hidden in the shadows near here. And that was when we're up on this part. So maybe he's up here somewhere and I just haven't seen him. Or he hasn't spawned in yet, so I haven't been able to find him. Hello? Who the hell was that?
My success was inevitable.
An empty vial is laying on the ground. It contained repetropine, a stimulant that heightens one's perception of moving objects but hinders their ability to see stationary objects. Okay, so that's a hunter. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's not good. Bro. Wait, what was that? They say the rack walks the streets again, collecting wretches for the homunculus so that he can harvest their organs. But what can you do? That's
I
life in the
won't
spires.
tolerate weakness.
I know Rack is the guy guarding the door to the opera house.
Something of interest.
Fresh corpse.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Reaver's tendons. Tendons enhanced with synthetic thread, 10 times more resilient than regular tissue and capable of withstanding tremendous strain during flight. Huh. Very interesting. There's Pascal. Hey, buddy. It's difficult to say if the procedure that Pascal has undergone was torture, sacred augmentation, or vivisection. It's been cut up. Oh. Can you hear me? That statement is true. What happened to you? An act of defilement. This unit was subjected to a profane invasion. A Xenos touched my ferrum sanctum, removed parts of it, and changed other parts. Branded my true flesh with ulcers of forbidden metal. What became of you after our capture? This unit was immobilized, transported to the laboratorium of a Xenos with the designation Tervantius, the how would you say that? Machinator? Studied, anatomized. Then this unit was changed. Its sacred augmentations were subjected to restructuring, complete replacement, modification. Then this unit received basic medical assistance. Then he let me go. Where are the others? No data available. Optimistic projection, they are dead. That's terrible. Is there a way I can help you? This statement is false. The impure augmentations were inserted into the technical cycle of the operation of my true flesh. Their direct excision will, with an undetermined yet high degree of probability, cause the cessation of my vital functions. What exactly did they change? Detecting numerous replacements in chain of command distributors, alterations have been made to my operational algorithm of the encoder inside my cortical augmetic. The chemical inject analyzer has been destabilized. There are other changes. I cannot understand what they are, what their function is. Why did they remold you like that? No data available. I hypothesized that the purpose behind the alterations was entertainment, curiosity. He was curious to see what was inside me. Then he remade me to see what I would do next. He wanted to watch me rip his gifts out of myself. If it does not pose an immediate threat to your life, leave the xeno metal inside your body for now. We'll deal with it later. Request denied due to violation of the 9th universal law. The alien mechanism is a perversion of the true path. You are a warrior of comprehension. Survive, then comprehend. This statement is true. I am a warrior of comprehension. Comprehension is the key to all things. I will comprehend that anathema, and in doing so prevail. I will not yield. This unit is ready to serve. Oh, Messiah, have mercy on me. Let's go! We got Pascal! And we leveled up again. What would I need? Okay, let me look. What is this? I can become a psyker? Whoa, 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 whoa. That would kind of actually be crazy because then I would be. Would it be? I'm thinking because if I do that, then I'm able to get some powers to help people, and that should stack on my officer stuff as well, right? So, like, oh, you spread helpful, like, buffs to people, they get their benefits. Um, I'm kind of thinking about it. It'd be biomancy, maybe. Biomancy would be healing. Divination would be helping with dodge and stuff. Pyromancy is full attack, which I'm not going for. Sanctic powers are what I think Heinrichs has with the whole will of the Emperor, giving everybody momentum, and then other effects on top of that. And then telepathy, is that like the psychic scream and stuff? I'm the only one pretty much that can do that. I'm wondering. Deadeye shots? I really want to do that now. Or give people more damage when I give them extra turns. Nah, yeah. I'm gonna go for... I'm thinking biomancy. Sanctic powers, maybe? No. I have a lot of momentum at the moment, actually. Telepathy wouldn't help, so I'd say biomancy, yeah. And then... all psyker attacks cause poison. That's interesting. All psychic powers of the Biomancy Disciple cost -1. So I could do free ones. At the start of turn or combat? First round of combat. When enemy attacks an adjacent ally, no. Effect of a psyker increases damage suffered by a target, no. Heals themselves or another character, no. Well, the first thing I would need to do is get powers. And none of these are really helping. Besides this one. So every attack just causes poison now. That's actually pretty good. That'll help Pascal as well. Because he's a
I
little
align my
worse for
path
wear.
with yours. For now.
What would you want? Anything more for like doing damage or hitting people? Shot through? Over penetration. Dodge reduction and armor penetration are increased by 10% of their critical hit chance. That could be good. I think she has light armor, but it's not that important. That could be good, maybe. Any damage the character deals for every attack they made in combat. That actually does go pretty good because she attacks a lot. Can do catch on people. Critical hits. Armor is reduced. Do that. If she kills a high priority target, which she probably will, she gets more moves. This is for anything. That could be good. Ignore deflection. Gains a bonus or strength. Whenever the character pushes. Happens a lot, actually. Reduces armor. This actually could be good. Deals more damage. We could do that because you actually do spread those. Anything for causing people to attack you or parry would be good. Guaranteed. Critical hits deal less. That could be good. Whenever they enter a cell, it's kind of like Cabela's thing where she trips him, he just gets an attack of opportunity. You... We'll take this one, and then we want your tech use up, probably, or logic. Logic is actually pretty important right now. Yeah, logic. And anything for causing effects. That deflection would be crazy, actually. Score a critical hit. No, no. 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 That could be good. Yeah, let's just... You have no deflection against his area attack now, pretty much. Whenever they dodge an attack, all deal more damage. That could be good. People on fire fall over. bleeding when pushing. We don't suffer damage. Yeah. They are more likely to critical hit. Let's do that. And then we'll see if he has any weapons or anything. I think press the advantages for like Argenta, whatever her archetype is called. Nothing here. Armor, give you dodge. $45. You'll lose your dodge, which is kind of low right now. But you get more armor, and armor against Xenos enemies, which is more likely to happen. Sure. Also, I'm pretty sure your shield's just better, but double check. Yeah. When I get back to the ship, that's definitely going on. What's his name? The Adeptus Arbites. And for you, anything that can do swing attacks? Oh no, you want a gun and a thingy. We could give you a shotgun. Give you a shotgun and a heavy greatsword. Or should we give you the thunder hammer? We'll give you thunder hammer. Yeah, none of these will help, but you can have a grenade. And one of these.
I'm at your service. I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Well, we found him. I'm happy about that.
New challenge for me.
Now I can do all these safely.
The machine code grants the insight.
I don't want to try these because I'm pretty sure every time I failed it punished me. Which I don't need that. Ooh. At the start of every combat, the wearer gains deflection equal to a psi rating. Whenever an ally suffers any damage and loses non-temporary wounds, this effect is removed from that ally. So no one right now, but that would be good on Van Collux when we find him. Whenever they perform an area attack, they instantly provoke attacks of opportunities from all adjacent enemies. The wearer gains toughness, temporary wound points for each attack of opportunity provoked. Okay, so you're just wanting to go in and get absolutely clobbered. That sounds like you, unless these ones are better. You gain parry using swords. Yeah, you don't get that parry though. What is it going off of? 2 times agility bonus, which is right now bad. Yeah, which is terrible because he's old. Whenever the wearer parries with the sword, they become staggered. Yeah, I'll keep that because it does apply effects. I could give it to you though, I guess.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Listen here, you bloody oaf. I need to see my master. Let me in. Wait, is that Jay? Yeah, it's Jay. Hey, you pile of hot dung. Yeah, you dumb Ashmeg, I'm talking to you. Here's the deal. I need to see your master to take back what is mine, you hear me? He and I have unfinished business. It doesn't concern you, and besides... Shireen, you're alive, you... Apologies, one moment. I'm with him. I only need 5 minutes. Don't be a sekek. The master said no. Only he is allowed. Go away. Ooh. Looks like you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, you piece of... Now, you listen here, you ugly mug. I have an offer to make, and you do well to take it. Well, what happened to you? I was in there, you understand? That's when he cut me. The many-armed Ashmag took away my breath. He started by cutting off my head. But I was alive and conscious. I hung from the wires and watched what he did to my body. He took out the implant, the throat, and the lungs, the whole thing. Then he grabbed a chunk of flesh, messed with it, sewed it into place, and everything came back. I'm dying. Dying again. You're dying again. Why? It is the carcina, Shireen. What is wrong with the homunculus giving you new organs instead of an implant? Because they're not organs, they're shit. The mines left me with busted rags for lungs, and when the carcina started, I nearly died. By the time I saved up enough for an implant, I was coughing up blood every day. I almost didn't make it, and now this Xenos Astromag, this son of a Star Jekyll and a blood-faced Jakari slut, grew a carcina out of my own flesh and shoved it back into my throat along with some shitty organs he'd grown in a bloody jar. Seems we have much to discuss. We sure do. I guess the rip-roaring yarn about the princess from a desert planet won't cut it anymore. But I'm begging you. Later, okay? I need to see the homunculus. I need my implant. Don't let me die the way the rest of the mine rats do. Not that way, Shireen. Any way but that. This woman is with me. Fine, the master permitted companions. She is a companion now. May the Exalted One shower you with blessings, Shireen. I always knew you were a decent sort, not rotten inside. A bit out there, but not rotten. Ugh, Ozzy, take me. I should have moved my arse while I can still carry it around. Death rattle. A terminal throat illness that slowly exhausts its victim. Oh my god. Everyone's dying. It sucks. Meat. The master ordered that you be let through. What kind of a creature are you? Oh my god. I am an Akathist, servant of Master Tervantius, his meat driver. What is an Akathist? An augmented warrior is called a rack because the homunculus invades his nature like a conqueror, wrecks the mundanity, and creates perfection from whatever is left. An Akathist is the superior among the racks, as well as the strongest and most frightening. What offenses earned you this hideous transformation? Not offenses, labors. I toiled to be granted this honor. I begged for it, and I received it. Perhaps this is the only way to survive in a frightening place like this, but you have my sympathy nonetheless. It is the weak who need sympathy. I'm not weak. You must be weak, given you opted for an augmentation of such magnitude. I am not weak, I am strong. Why? I didn't. I didn't agree
Some
to
choose
that.
well. Others
I didn't
prefer
say
power.
shoot him.
And me? Well, I'm not that picky. I'll take both.
Oh, poop. Let's do that for... She can choose Abelard with that ability. God. Everything's going to crap. Has anybody got good awareness? Yeah. What are we low on? Warp lore, it seems like. What about you? Yeah. Extra turns deal more damage. And then... let's give you tactical advantages. Oh, wait. You're... wait a second. Yeah, you're the master tactician. So, actually, same thing, but you have the abilities of Argenta, so good to know. Yeah, do more damage to people. And what is Pasco's? Blasphemous Xenos artisan has incorporated unholy augmetics into his body.
Trading is just like a...
Doubt is for the weak. None
I
shall
didn't
stand
agree to
in my
shoot
way.
him. But okay. Hex rifle and Rax macrosteroidal gland. A gland capable of injecting the body with macrosteroids, causing rapid bone or muscle growth. Well, it didn't help him too much, did it? I forgot to put stuff on her. You can have... this, because I think press the advantage is one of your abilities. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then... let's give you Xenomesh. And then you'll want this and this. And then for your gun, sniper rifle. No, actually a hex rifle. And then what else? We can give you some grenades.
It's about time.
Hello. Bro just disappeared.
Operation successful.
The ease with which the flyer took to the air suggests that their body must be extremely light. Even small projectiles must pose a grave danger to them mid-air. Hmm.
The machine gun grants me insight.
The transport is adorned with massive blades, would make for a deadly weapon on the battlefield. Yeah, because you just ram people and they're dead. Incubus Clave. Ooh. Eldari Ranger Sight. Their Deadeye shot critical hits trigger exposed weakness on the affected enemy until end of combat. The wearer's melee attack damage is increased. By what? By 3 times psi rating. So it won't be too much for him. Right? It'll be 0? Yeah. So that's for Van Collux again. Yeah, so for her, put this on. I guess I can put one of these on. Yeah, I can put this on for now, I guess.
A new challenge for me?
Formation quickly.
I'm always ready.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Nice.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, this is not as good as the other stuff, but it's whatever. By the way, can anybody use this clave to more efficient use? Clave. Only one that can use it is you. Is it worth more? You lose your bleeding. And that's about it. It's better penetration. And a little bit better damage, but... Yeah, these cause bleeding. And this one causes bleeding and dodge reduction. So
I
I'll
won't
keep that
tolerate
on.
weakness.
So now we got people with wings flying around. That's great. Alright, so we're going to go back into the opera house. And we're going to get Heinrichs out of there, it seems like. And we're going to face this homunculus. Hello? Hopefully this isn't gonna get me in more trouble and kill me. Because all of my people need help. Uh-oh. Yeah, also I'm dying. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. No, God.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, God, people are here. Mort? No! such a disobedient specimen. You're not... still not dead? An anomaly. I need help. But I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical reactions. Come here. The sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive. Body and mind expected to function within normal parameters. Monkey. Examine him. There's something fundamentally wrong about his silhouette, and it's twitching. Abrupt movements, and it sets your mind reeling in disgust. Each of its mechanical tool appendages seem designed to be as sickening and horrifying as possible. Yeah, it's kind of the whole thing. What happened to me? The control worm in your nervous system detected my proximity. It signaled it was dying by injecting a lethal dose of hallucinogenic euphoriants into your bloodstream. A resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet? It's dead. I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Next time we'll pick up in the Anatomical Opera House. Thank you guys for watching.